awesome to be speaking with so many people at once and working the room around. Kevin, I'll throw this one at you first. I say accursed. Is it accursed to anybody? And is that correct?
It is what you want it to be, buddy.
Brahma.
I mean, half the people are saying accursed, which is my first time I've heard it. It's accursed, it's accursed, it's whatever you want it to be. It's, you know, it's our movie, right? So it's like, it's fine. But yeah, the accursed, that's what we went with.
Accursed.
Like tomato and tomato, right? I don't know. Is it just
That's right.
Well,
Yeah.
Accursed sounds like a great metal band name. So feel free to use that if any of you need a metal band. But
Well, let's do it. Let's do the accursed. We played metal when we saw the Demon for the first time. I told the guys, Iron Maiden, 666, Number of the Beast, when the Demon comes out. We got to play it. So we did. That was cool.
no objections from me. So Kevin, the second question at you, and then we're going to work the room around. And which of these fine actresses on the line with us was the first to come on board? And are you allowed to say that?
Oh boy, man. They all kind of came the same time, everybody at the same time. It wasn't like I got one. It's like they all, I worked on the script and we were putting it together and we kind of just took it to them. And yeah, so it was all kind of, this was a movie of all my films. I mean, it really, I'm not going to say easy because no movies comes together easy, believe me. But in a simplest form, it came together rather quickly. And I knew that we were on the right track because, again, I use that word organic. I just felt this organic vibe that it was just natural and that they gravitated to the material. And then when we talked, we liked each other and we just hit it off, every one of us. And it just felt like we were on the right course, you know, so.
Good to hear. And everyone seems to still like each other on this call. I'll throw this first one at Alexis. Alexis, had you worked with anybody on this call before being cast in The Accursed or The Accursed?
No, it was a brand new playing field for me. Yeah, I had never met anybody before. I knew who Mena was. I knew who Sarah was. I watched The Order, but I never met any of them personally.
Sarah, same question at you. First time?
Yeah, first time with everyone. But I was so lucky. I mean, I absolutely love everyone on this project.
Mena, same question, pardon the lack of originality in this one.
I just lack of originality in my answer because it's just the same. I don't. First time meeting everyone, and yeah, but, you know, that's when great things can happen.
Well, Mena, in this role, we see some great suspense out of you, some great creepiness out of you. Did it take a lot of prep or anything like that to get into this kind of character, which has definitely changed for you?
I don't want to give my secrets away. No. I mean, this was a very quick shoot. We didn't have, you know, months and months of prep. You know, we had conversations, which I feel like in this day and age, you're lucky to get.
Yeah.
So we had some great calls. You know, I really connected with Kevin. I felt like I had a pretty good grasp on you know, what he was expecting from me. And then a lot of that for me really just you know, comes to life once I'm there, getting to meet everyone, hearing everyone else's interpretations, seeing the environment, experiencing the hair and makeup and all of that really made it all come together for me in finding Alma.
Sarah, was there a highlight for you in making this movie? And the follow-up question, does anyone call you Sierra and you just hate it because they're saying your name totally wrong with an accent?
Not that I've noticed, no. But if they do, it's totally fine. Favorite part, honestly, fear of sounding corny, but it really is the people. Like, it makes the experience, you know? You could have a great character, but if you're working with, you know, difficult people you don't really connect with, it's just not going to be fun. So I was really lucky to, you know, Kevin, awesome director, wonderful, beautiful human. And then the cast that I had, I mean, I was super excited to work with these women. And yeah, so it's really just the people was such a highlight.
Alexis, if I can throw one at you here, who's the cat?
That's Snow Owl.
Okay.
Her name's Snow Owl. I call her Snow Po. I have 7 cats right now, but you know,
7 cats.
should have 5 according to the neighborhood. It's a temporary name, but it's kind of sticking. She needs a goddess name. Her mom's a goddess, etc. But I have to say, like, it's yeah, it is a completely different experience when you don't connect with your castmates. It really, it's nice when there's a natural flow. If a castmate isn't responding to your attempts at connection, and isn't making the effort, then I mean, it's very offensive and it affects the movie. So yeah, I just want to throw that in there. So to have people that are willing to work with you and be kind and build camaraderie is that's definitely the secret ingredient to any successful film.
Well, the last question I'm going to ask all of you, leading with you first, Alexis, before I let you all go, is what project is next? Yes, we're talking about the Accursed, the Accursed, however you want to say it, but what's next from you?
I'm doing a film called Witchy Ways, and that's a romance, spooky genre. I wouldn't quite call it horror at all, but it is on the spooky side of things, but it's a LGBTQ romance, and I haven't done that yet. Jesus, Snow, goodness gracious. Sorry about that. As well as another one called Don't Come Over, and in that one, I played 3 different characters, and
Wow.
one of them is into ladies as well, so.
That sounds very interesting on both ends. Sarah, at you, if you're allowed to say, and you're not under a Deadline.com or Hollywood Reporter embargo, are you allowed to say what's next?
I can't say right now, but hopefully I'll do something a bit lighter in my future. I always say that, and I always end up coming back to horror and like intense drama. So who knows?
Nice people doing dramas. What can you say? Mena, same question at you. Are you allowed to say what's next?
I had a film on Lifetime called House of Change just premiere, and then I have a film called Reagan coming out. I played Jane Weinman, and a film called Breakwater coming out soon.
So just keep checking the damn IMDb pages and you'll see all these great projects. Kevin, not last but not least here, as writer, director, producer, occasional actor, according to IMDb.
Yeah.
What's coming up from you before I let you all go?
I finished a movie called Oak that has Armand Asante and Joy Lauren Adams and a great young cast. So I'm in post on that. And then I've got about 3 or 4 projects I'm looking at right now, and we'll just see. As the movie, I always say, the movie gods, you know, when it's going to happen, it's going to happen. All these things are moving pieces, and everyone knows it's just things have to click. And I just, you know, whatever I do, I want to make sure that I have, you know, I'm 100% vested into it, and I don't want to do something just to do it, you know. So all these movies, for me, take a piece of the soul a little bit, right? So I just want to make sure it's the right one, with working with the right people, and I got this right with this wonderful cast. They were just fantastic.
Amen to that. Looking forward to everyone's work. Thank you all for your time, and looking forward to the metal band, The Accursed, coming in 2023.
The Accursed. Thank you, Darren.
Thanks all. Take care.
Bye.
Paltrocast.